Okay, so we have come to the end of this session. So let's do minor change to one of the codes and see how it can be done. So your task is to add a clear button to the main search text field. So for that, you have to modify the code, which is below. And on the right hand side below, you can see how the text field or the search field should look. So you have to modify the outline text field in main search UI, which is there. It has a parameter called trailing icon, which you have to add. Then you also need to add an icon button inside the trailing icon slot. Inside the icon button, place an icon using icons.default.clear. So this use this, add the logic. The on click for your icon button should call the on search query changed function in the view model, passing it an empty string. And then add a condition. The clear button should only appear when the search text field is not empty. You will need to wrap your icon button in a simple if statement. So this lab gives you a chance to learn and also use the experience. Good luck. I'll give you 20 seconds. Think about it, and then I'll show you the code. Okay, so let's look at the code. So here's how it works, broken down by each line. So trailing icon equal to, so you have to look at the code after modifier equal to modifier. Till there, the code is the same. Then we have added the trailing icon parameter. So this is a parameter of outline text field that lets you define a composable to place at the end of the field. Inside that, if you see, if query dot is not empty, this is a logical condition. This is a if condition. The code inside this block will only run when the search query variable contains text. This ensures the clear X button only appears when there is something to clear. And then after this, you have the icon. So first you define the logic, which is if query, and what should happen when you run the if query, and then you define the icon itself. So icon button on click equal to, this creates a clickable button designed specifically for holding the icon. The on click part defines what happens when the user taps the button. In this case, it calls view model on search query changed and empty string inside, passing an empty string to instantly clear the search field's text. So basically, when you click the button, when the conditions are fulfilled, it will restore the original state, which is an empty state in the search box. And below that, if you see, it is icon, image vector, and content description. So content description, an additional feature which I added, but icon image vector equal to icons.default.clear is basically it specifies which icon to display, which in this case is the default icon for clearing, which is X symbol. Now content description equal to clear search is simply it will read out the X button for the users who wants the screen reader ability with the application. So it will announce clear search button so they know what the button does. Okay, so with this, we have come to the end of the session. We will summarize what we have discussed, and then we will discuss about module 3.